Bobby Manning, CLNS Media. Joe, what happened with Luke, and how much time do you expect him to miss here?
I'm not sure. Just one of the drills just came up a little tight, and I think he's just kind of after reevaluating him after every couple of days. So he's done some non-contact stuff. So we'll kind of see where he is. Every couple of days, week to week.
You've said you're ready to go. What was the feeling for you waking up this morning and just, walking in the building today and, anticipating this game?
Just kept it like every other game. Just walked in, took in the garden, and got to work. So.
John Corrales, Boston Sports Journal. Without Jimmy Butler, they're starting Jovic, and that gives them another big on the floor, kind of pushes Bam into more of a help in certain situations. How does that change your approach? And it also changes the pace of play because they like to play a little bit faster. How does that change your approach?
That's kind of, like I said, I think one of the things heading into, the playoffs is we've seen some different things. And so we've seen X4 on KP and X5 somewhere else. I saw that against certain opponents. So, we just have to be ready to see what those are, what those matchups are. And it's all about just handling physicality and fighting for spacing and then working to execute, So I think the things that we've worked on this year, they're simple, but they're under much more duress, much more physicality. So we got to fight for that discipline and the mindset to do it.
Hey, Coach, Zachary Weinberger from Clutch Points. Can you just kind of talk about what you see maybe from Jaime Jaquez Jr. on the other side there? Obviously, with Jimmy out, he's kind of taken that role a little bit, even though he has some similarities. What have you seen from him?
They obviously empower him. He has the innate ability to just affect the game in different ways, whether it's in transition, rebounding, hustle plays, and then him handling in pick and roll, making decisions has been an important factor for their team. So, he'll definitely be a focal point of what they try to do.
Hey, Joe. Nick Coy from ABC6 in Providence. Now that you're embarking on your second run here as head coach in the postseason, what can you take from last year's experience coaching in the playoffs, and what do you have to keep in mind?
It kind of goes back to, again, I think there's no real difference between the playoffs and the regular season outside of the physicality and, obviously the chance to your season to be ended. And so I think the hardest thing to do are the simple things under higher duress, under more physicality. That's the biggest thing. The margins become much more important. The execution, spacing, rebounding, turnovers, all those little things become even more important, along with, you having to execute to win games. So I think that's the biggest thing. Is what takes to win in the playoffs is not much different than in the regular season, just with the higher sense of urgency, more physicality.
Last question, Jared. You've got a mix of guys that have different experiences. Some of the guys that have been here, Drew's won a title, KP, this could be his first deep run. Do you tap into kind of their past histories and what they've gone through to get to this point, or do you try to keep it kind of completely fresh?
No, I think you have to understand where your guys are at and where they've been, because they're all coming to the team and to the court with that stuff. And so that's the way you build a relationship. That's the way you create a sense of ownership and empowerment, is taking each guy's experience to kind of make the team better. So both the guys you mentioned have done that in their own way, and we got to continue that.